Hello and welcome to episode 13 of Gridiron Entertainment, the official podcast where we talk about football and football only. I'm Omar,
And I'm Mo.
and today we got not so much news going on in college football, but I decided that why don't we just make this about an Auburn and Alabama podcast for this week's episode? I just think that there's been a lot of stuff going on down south, and like I've been trying to find something for the NFL for in college football in general, but there's not really much to talk about. I know
Yeah,
there's spring practice going on. Yeah, go ahead.
all there is really is just March Madness. That's what everyone's talking about.
Exactly. And we've been watching that. And thank you, Oral Roberts, for destroying our brackets and our dreams. We really do
For
appreciate it.
real. Screw Ohio State.
For real, Ohio State, like out of all the teams, like Ohio State just had to be that team. Like I was like, why? Why Ohio State?
Look,
If
I
it was
know-
like a 6 seed that messed up or like a 7 seed, I wouldn't care. But the fact that it was Ohio State that lost, I'm pretty disappointed, to be honest.
And also, I know Tennessee got destroyed, but I'm not going to blame them. I'm blaming Ohio State because they lost to a worse team, and I had high expectations for them.
Because Oral Roberts plays in what conference? Like exactly, like what? And Ohio State had a killer.
You know what?
Year.
I've never even heard of them until like 2 days ago. So
I'll say that I heard of them from Family Guy. That's pretty much the only time. Like Family Guy mentioned them as a joke. I didn't know it was a real thing until like I just saw it now. So interesting. But anyway, let's move on from March Madness. Let's talk about Bryan Harsin's new contract. He got a 6-year, $31.5 million contract that will pay him an average of $5.25 million annually. Mo, what are your thoughts on the contract figures for Bryan Harsin?
Well, at first, I was confused and I didn't like it, but now I grew on me because when I first saw it, I thought he was really overpaid, but I checked and he's only the fifth or sixth highest paid coach in the SEC. So yeah.
I mean, because SEC coaches are getting paid big money anyway. So I'm not really mad at that he's getting paid $5.25 million. Like, to be honest with you, it's better than paying Gus over $7 million to go 7-5. To be honest with you, realistically. So I'm okay with it. It just depends. Look, he's a first-year coach. If he does well enough, he'll get a higher salary. I just don't want Auburn to overpay him after 1 year. You know what I'm saying? Just don't give him a big contract after a year or two. Don't do that. We need consistency for 2-3 years just so we can get a gauge of what he's doing for the program. So because I'm reading the figures right now. So he's making $5 million his first season, and then it'll increase by 100,000 on January 1st of each year.
Oh, he's getting a ton of incentives if he wins.
Exactly. So he'll make 5.5 million by the time annually in the final year of his contract, which is in 2026. And I don't know.
He gets 100K if he wins the Natty.
So he gets 100,000 for winning the SEC West. For the championship game, SEC championship, he gets 250,000. For a non-SEC group of 6 bowl appearance, he gets 50,000. So the biggest figure to me is the New Year's 6 bowl appearance, 250,000. Making it to the college football playoff championship game, 400,000, and winning it 800,000.
Yeah.
So I mean, it just depends. I'm okay with this compared to the other coaches that are getting paid over 5.25 million annually is a big number, but it's not as big as what I've seen. The Nick Sabans, the Dabo Sweeneys, and if Gus is getting paid $7 million to win 7 games, what's the point? You know what I'm saying?
For real.
So I'm okay with it. Let's just hope Bryan Harsin does well at Auburn. We'll have his back unless he messes up in year 3. Then we won't. Let's talk about Auburn's pro day. We saw Anthony Schwartz run a 4.26, dude. Did you see that?
Yeah, dude, that was crazy.
I saw this funny joke on Twitter where someone said, someone replied to the tweet and said, he's still going to have 85 speed in Madden anyway.
Yeah, for real. Dude, you know, at the start of the game, they gave Deshaun Watson an 85 rating.
That's amazing.
Really? That's amazing.
Wait, are you talking about year 1 Deshaun Watson? Or are you talking about
this year?
Oh yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful. He's 90, dude.
And even now, he's a 92. He should be like a 95 or 94.
I put him in like between the low to mid 90s, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
That's like my range for Deshaun Watson. But like let me talk to you. Like seeing these guys' pro day, like do you see anyone going into first round, or do you just see all these guys being like day 2, day 3 guys?
I mean, maybe Seth Williams, but like I think he's gonna go early second round. I don't think there's gonna be a first rounder, honestly.
So when you saw what Seth Williams said about Auburn's route running, how there was like no route running tree, like, are you even surprised by that? Because I know Bo Nix was just like, oh, Seth is out there somewhere. I'm just gonna lob it up to him.
No, I mean, first off, they have what's his name? Who's that wide receiver coach?
Cody Burns.
Yeah, they had Cody Burns, who doesn't know how to develop a receiver, and also, freaking the play calls were terrible anyway. So like, obviously the route running.
Yeah, the route running was just so bad, man. Like I'm watching it.
All
like,
they did, like they put like Seth Williams on a slant like 99% of the time, and then they put like Anthony Schwartz on a streak, and then they put like sometimes they put Seth Williams on a streak. I don't know. It's dumb.
Yeah, I really hope this new guy we got from Troy, he actually does well for the new guys that are in. Yeah, Cornelius. Yeah, really hope he does well. I think he will. I like new faces. I think it's good. But keeping Cadillac Williams is actually really good.
Yeah, that's
because
good
I don't know
Tank.
what you saw what Tank said. I don't know what you saw what Tank said, but he said it was a relief that he stayed.
Do you think if he left, he would have transferred?
Maybe, but it's very hard to tell considering that Tank was going to be RB1 anyway going into 2021. I didn't think anyone was going to be taking his job this year.
Tank is a beast.
He's amazing. But yeah, so mostly day 2, day 3 guys, huh? You don't see any day 1 guys.
I mean, there could be day 1, but like I don't think so. I think it's gonna be day 2, day 3.
Okay. Let's talk about our bitter rivals, Alabama, for a bit. Alabama's coach Nick Saban believes college football playoff takes away from other bowl games. I'll say this: I think it does, because a lot of players are sitting out bowl games for the draft, and like back then, like 10 years ago, no one would be sitting out for any draft. You know what I mean? Everyone played, even if you were like a day 1 guy. Like Clowney, he played his last bowl game. They all played their last bowl game. But nowadays, everyone's just, they're sitting out because they worry about their health. And I don't blame them. I do the same thing but like, it just takes away from the excitement of the bowl games. Like the bowl games aren't exciting when your team is not at 100%.
Yeah, for real. But like, man, just like play out like bowl games. I mean, like the kind of the big ones can be fun, but like the other ones are just not that fun, honestly.
I mean, I'm trying to think. Like when Kyle Trask didn't play in a bowl game against Oklahoma, that wasn't fun.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, did he play?
Yeah, he did.
Wait, who didn't play? Who didn't play on Florida's team? Was it Kyle Pitts? Someone didn't play. Like a really good player from Florida didn't play. I think it was Kyle Pitts. Yeah. See, like, and Kyle Pitts was the best tight end last season. We can agree on that.
Yeah.
And he is probably he's the best tight end prospect going into this draft. Like you can agree with me on that.
For real. He's a beast.
So, but yeah, like I think it does. Now, if we're talking about maybe expanding the playoff, maybe more teams will be motivated to play. But like if a bowl game doesn't mean anything, it's like, what's the point? It's just for players to get a vacation, and like that's pretty much it, really. Like, what are you playing for? I mean, like Auburn, who'd we have out for the bowl game? You know what I mean?
Anthony Schwartz.
Yeah, like we had players out, and it just wasn't fun. It's just not as fun when you don't watch your team at 100%. So I don't know what they can do to make it better. Maybe they can guarantee like a top 25 spot, but maybe they can, I don't know. They just have to put like some other prize in. There has to be something else to make it more exciting.
Yeah, for real.
So,
and I want to talk about the college football playoff for a bit.
Okay.
Because like these past like 4 or 5 years, like for the college football playoff, it's been so boring. Dude, when was the last time you watched a playoff game and you're actually entertained by it and it wasn't a blowout?
Oh, like a semifinal game. We're not talking about
not the natty. Not the natty. I mean, for me, it was Georgia, Oklahoma.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
what I
like
was gonna
that
say.
was
The
like
Rose Bowl.
4 years ago.
Yeah, that's the Rose Bowl. Yeah, that game
Dude,
was sick.
every game after that is so boring, except like maybe Oklahoma or no, Ohio State, Clemson. That was pretty good.
I mean, Alabama, yeah, because Ohio State Clemson was good. But that's pretty much it, really. Because if I'm thinking of another good playoff game that wasn't from like the only one I can think of is 2014 when Alabama. Well, I mean, it wasn't like a good game. Like for us, it was great because we saw Alabama lose because Ohio State was the 4 seed that ran it. They ran it all the way and won it all in the 2015. So yeah. But yeah, it's just not as fun. Like, I don't know, maybe the committee is doing something wrong.
Dude, like every single game since the college football playoff was made, there's only been like 2 or 3 games that have been like a possession game.
Yeah, they're not great.
That shouldn't happen. Dude, every playoff game should be like close. It shouldn't be like a blowout every year. Like these 2 games this year were so bad.
So you're telling me like when I'm watching these teams, I'm like, okay, so the committee is telling me that these 4 teams are the best teams in the country, yet I'm seeing Alabama play Notre Dame, right? And Notre Dame gets slapped. Like they get murdered. Like I don't even know why Notre Dame is still making the playoff in the first place. They should never make it again. They should have learned.
Them and Oklahoma should never make it.
They should have learned from what's it called? From when they played Clemson. They should have learned.
Yeah.
This doesn't make any sense. Like, just don't never put Notre Dame in a college football playoff game again. I would have rather seen Texas A&M, even though A&M would have probably gotten blown out, to be honest with you.
Dude, they should have put like Cincinnati in. Because I mean, we all know Alabama's gonna win either way. So like why not put a team that's like out of nowhere just to give them a shot? Because you never know.
I don't think they were willing to put a group of 5 team. That's the thing with the committee. They want to put all Power 5. They even want to put a group of 5. And they also hate the Pac-12. And yeah, I mean, I just don't see why they would anyway. Like, I know what you're saying. Like, might as well give a team another chance. But like, what's the point if Alabama's going to beat them by like 40?
Yeah.
You know? So maybe they just need to do better. Maybe expanding it wouldn't be a bad option.
Yes, expand it to 8, please.
It's just shorten
dude, even expand it to like 16. That would be cool.
Just take away some bowl games. Like there's some bowl games that are so meaningless. Just take them away. I don't think they mean anything.
Yeah.
We were just talking about how Nick Saban was talking about how the playoff takes away from the bowl games. You might as well just make more playoff games. Just shorten the regular season, take away some bowl games. Just do that. Just do something more exciting because fans are getting annoyed by these blowouts. Like these should be the best games of the year. They should not be blowouts.
Yeah, and don't make the regular season meaningless. Because I remember, I don't know who it was, but this guy, I forgot like who it was. Mm-hmm. I think it was like an ESPN analyst.
Yeah.
But I think he said like make the regular season meaningless. So just like I think he said like shorten it to like 9 or 10 games.
Yeah, so take away the cupcake games.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of dumb to be honest, because like I want the regular season to be meaningful, because like without the regular season, like how do you get to the playoff? You know?
I mean, yeah. I see your point. Yeah, I just think that they really need to evaluate the schedules. Like they really need to take a tough look and be like, okay, so Notre Dame played this many teams. They lost to Clemson, which is a good loss. It's not a bad loss. Clemson is a good loss.
Yeah.
Yet why do they make it over A&M, who lost to Alabama? Isn't losing to Alabama better than losing to Clemson?
Well, I mean, they're both amazing teams.
I would have rather seen A&M. That's just my opinion. I don't care what anyone thinks. I know people say, oh, it's for ratings. I really don't care. A&M would have put up a better fight than Alabama did, even though they got destroyed the first time. I know A&M would have at least came out guns blazing. They still would have lost by like a possession or 2, but it would have still been a better game than the Notre Dame game, because I really didn't care to pay any attention to it. So,
dude, I just just make it like imagine like an 8 or 16 team playoff. Like that'd be so sick.
Yeah, just
because if you give it 8, dude, imagine like a Cinderella team, like an 8 seed team. They go all the way, like a March Madness thing.
I'm okay with the eight teams for now. Let's just try 8 teams, and if it gets enough traction,
Like
maybe
imagine
6.
like a team like Coastal Carolina, they make it, they upset so many teams, they go all the way. Like
Yeah,
they go to the semifinals or
that'd
the
be that'd
natty.
be that'd be sick, man. That'd be sick. But
Yeah.
but yeah, man. Let's move on and talk about what Bo Nix said to the media. This is like one of the most like I was just bizarre quotes in my opinion. He
Yeah,
says,
for real.
yeah. So here's what he says. One thing that always sticks out to me is even going to the cross, Jesus had people talking bad about him, said Nix, who has never tried to hide his religious beliefs. So if they were talking about him, then they're going to consistently talk bad about me. That's for sure. Like I said, there's nothing you can do but continue to work, put my head down and do whatever I'm supposed to do and do whatever I can to make my team better. I mean, look, you can be religious all you want. I don't care. Like, I mean, when Tim Tebow was doing the whole Jesus thing, whatever in the NFL, I didn't really mind it. Some people got offended. I didn't. I didn't really care.
Is any of the reason why they banned like face or like letter markings on?
Yeah, like John 3:16, they banned
Yeah,
that. Yeah, they banned it.
they call it like the Tebow rule.
Yeah, yeah, they banned it. I mean, I don't really. I thought it was cool. It's just me. I don't know.
Yeah.
But like, what do you think, Mo? I mean, look, I think I know he's trying to say it in context, but he just putting religion into it is just very interesting to me.
I think he's saying like I don't think he's comparing to himself to Jesus.
Nah, no way.
But I think he's saying like since like everyone talked about Jesus, like that means like it's a good thing that everyone's talking about you. I think that's what he's trying to say.
I think he's just saying that the only thing like everyone's gonna. I think what he's saying is pretty much people always talk bad about him. So all he can do is just try to improve himself, which is like I like the way he's taking accountability. I've noticed Nick's ever since Harsin's come in, he's been really taking accountability.
Yeah, I mean the thing about Nix, he sucks, but at least he like he doesn't blame anyone else.
Yeah, like he admits it, like, oh, it's my fault, guys.
Yeah, that's what I like. I like
Yeah.
that. I'm glad he doesn't blame anyone else.
I think Nick
said like if he said like, oh, my receivers aren't getting open, like that would piss me off.
Yeah, me too. That would have annoyed me. But like, I just like how he like takes the blame, takes accountability, and I think you can be an above average in college football. Maybe like between average and above average. Like he can be between that level. If he's above average, I think it'll be enough, man. To be honest with you, that's just me.
I mean, is there any news on a QB battle?
No, got nothing from Harsin about a QB battle. We really don't know what the offense.
I think he's keeping it on the low, honestly.
I would keep it on the low. Don't say anything. I would keep it on the low.
Dude, you know what would be sick?
Mm-hmm.
Like if Demetrius Davis starts, there's not gonna be like any film on him. Like they're gonna have to take like high school film from him. So like, I mean that'd be cool because no one would know how he plays.
Yeah, they only have to rely on his high school film. That's it. They can't really rely on anything else.
Yeah,
they don't have any college football film. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, I wouldn't mind a QB. I like a little bit of competition. I think I've told you this hundreds of times, how I like competition. And I say, why not, man?
I'd say, and I saw not? Like Nix. He talked about like Harsin. He said like he's passionate and like he's hardworking.
Yeah, I saw that too. I liked what he said about Harsin, which is good for us fans to hear that from the players. This is a great thing to hear. Like when the players are talking good. I didn't really hear much about that from Gus. Like I did hear that, he's
a lot of players loved Gus.
Yeah, I know they did. Like Anthony Schwartz really did. Kerryon Johnson did a lot. He said that you guys are making a mistake, but I don't think
Deshaun Davis got like really mad. I don't know if you saw that on Instagram.
Yeah. Everyone got mad. They were like, it's just all you guys don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I remember that.
Yeah, Gus was like loved.
Just not enough, man. We just had to change.
Yeah.
If you're paying a coach $7 million to win 8 games, like what's the point? It just doesn't make any sense.
I don't know if you saw, but like Bryan Harsin, he did like a press conference interview.
Okay.
He said that Tank is like he's the most who's like him and Owen Popo are the ones that impressed him the most.
Owen Popo, yes.
Dude, he is so good.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited. Hey, like I know we made our predictions, but like I wouldn't be surprised, like I said, if we upset a team or two. Like it can happen. It just depends on how the team looks and the offense looks. It's possible. Anything's possible in college football.
What do you think Bo Nix to stop being Bo Picks?
No. Bo just throws like if he's like 19 to 25, 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown, no picks, we okay.
Yeah.
I think that's all we need from him, to be honest with you. So we'll see. I don't know if they're going to run the ball more or throw the ball. I think it's going to be a balance 50-50.
I'd run the ball more.
I think it's going to
look who we have a running back.
I know. And Tank is a bell cow back, like for sure. And it'll take the pressure off Nix. I just want the offensive line to improve, to be honest with you. I just like how Owen Popo said they're going to look like a bunch of Marines, which made me happy. Like they like the new workout regimen, which is amazing to hear.
Bro, I want the defense to be dogs.
Same. I want the defense to be dogs. Just develop them and make them amazing. So, but yeah, that's what we can say about Nix. I know he's just, I don't really care that he's talking about Jesus. Like, I don't really care. Like, you want to talk about that, you do you. But
a lot of people like threw shade at him. I don't know if you saw it on Twitter.
No, I didn't. What did people say?
Or like on Instagram. I don't know. I mean, people thought like the way he said it was stupid. Like the way he worded it.
No, I think it's okay. I don't think he said anything that, like, it's just, to be honest with you, I don't think he said anything in the wrong way. But he can only do it. He's just trying to improve, man. He's just trying his best. Like, I think right now he knows that if he doesn't improve now, like, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So every week, Mo, we talk about it. We pretty much predicting schedules. This week we got the SEC East, and we're doing another team. We're doing the Kentucky Wildcats. Now they have a new starting quarterback in Joey Gatewood, our boy, Auburn transfer.
Officially he's starting?
It's not official. I don't even know if they're having a QB battle.
Where's Terry Wilson?
I thought he left.
Is he still? No, I thought he was still on the team.
I don't think so.
Really?
Oh yeah. QB position. Yeah. They're doing it looks like they are.
So we don't know who it is yet.
Yeah, because there's a transfer coming in the summer called Will Lewis from Penn State. Also, it's going to be between him, Joey Gatewood, and Bu Allen, who will take over because Terry Wilson transferred out of the program. So,
where did he go?
I don't even know where Terry Wilson went, man. I really don't know. Hold on, let's copy it. Let's look it up real quick. Give us 5 seconds and we will let you know. So 5, 4. Well, Terry Wilson, 3. Where is he now? Oh, wait, hold on. Hey, I got it. No, it just says he's transferring, but I didn't even know where he went. Wait a minute. No, he didn't.
Wait a minute. I don't think he transferred.
Yo, I don't even think he transferred, to be honest with you. But they said he did on the website. I don't think he even left yet, bro.
Yeah.
So we'll just go off the notion that it's going to be Joey because I really don't know anything about the Penn State transfer. But I know that they have a lot of pieces coming back. That's all I know. So let's predict this. Let's start off week 1. They're playing Louisiana Monroe. We both got Kentucky, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's 1-0 for Kentucky. Week 2, they play Missouri in Lexington. Mo, who you got?
I got Kentucky.
Yeah, I got Kentucky too. I think they'll get off to a hot start. First win in the SEC. Week 3, they play Chattanooga, and we got Kentucky.
Yep.
Week 4, they play at South Carolina. Mo, who you got?
I got Kentucky.
I think I do too. I like Mark Stoops, good coach. South Carolina's kind of going through some stuff. They're one of the weirdest teams I've ever seen.
For real.
They fired their coach after beating like Auburn, who was ranked, and they have a new coach now and everything's new. They lost their OC to us. Will Bobo came to Auburn. So they have a different offense. I think that Kentucky is going to win this game because South Carolina is just going through way too much.
Wait, no, Mike Bobo wasn't at South Carolina. He was at USC.
No, I'm pretty sure he was at South Carolina.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, bro, come on,
dude. Mike Bobo.
Yeah, he was at South Carolina.
You said Will Bobo.
Mike Bobo. Yep, he was at South Carolina. Come on, man.
Oh,
come on, man.
Well, that's stupid.
Oh. It's all good, man. Don't worry.
Why did he get the South Carolina offensive coordinator?
He was there. Then he came to Auburn.
No way.
Yeah.
How do you see it?
Wait, what?
Coaching career.
All
South
right,
Carolina.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, he was the interim coach.
Yeah. He was.
Then he was at Georgia. He started at Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Oh, good. It's okay. He's not really a recognizable coach. So all I know is that he was at Colorado State. He coached there for a bit and didn't do well. But anyways, let's move on to week 5. They play Florida. Now, in our Florida predictions, we did give Florida the win. So, yeah. I mean, yeah. So Kentucky's 4-1. Now, this is where it's going to get interesting. They play LSU and Lexington. Mo, who you got?
I got LSU.
Yeah, I got LSU as well. I just think that they're way too talented.
Yeah.
And I think their quarterback play will be much improved. Their defense will be better. I think I said this already. And I really know much about Kentucky. It just depends on who their quarterback is. I think the defense will hold up, but I got LSU, man. So they're going to be 4-2. They play at Georgia. Mo, who you got?
I got Georgia.
Yeah. According to our predictions, we did have Georgia going 11-1.
3 straight tough teams.
Yeah, I know. It gets very interesting. So yeah, I got Georgia too. Just way too good. JT Daniels back. Their defense will be a little bit. They'll lose some secondary players, but I think they'll be fine. So they are 4-3. Moving on, they play Mississippi State in Starkville. They have a bye week before that, and then they play Mississippi State. Mo, who you got?
I got Mississippi State, honestly.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, me too. Yeah, I got Mississippi State as well. I think that Will Rogers, if we saw he had some shades of greatness.
He did good against Georgia.
Yeah, so I mean, I'll go with Mississippi State. I think that October 30th, night before Halloween. I mean, day before. If it's at night, it could be at night or like a 3:30 game, but. I got Mississippi State. I think they'll win this one. So now they're 4-4. So they started off 4-0, 4-game win streak, and now they're on a losing streak. They play Tennessee, University of Tennessee. Mo, who you got?
I got Kentucky.
So I got Kentucky as well. Tennessee. We talked about Tennessee last week and how awful they are.
Yeah.
So we don't have to go into details. So that's 5-4. They play at Vanderbilt. Mo, who you got?
Kentucky.
Yeah. I got Kentucky too. They'll turn Vandy Stadium into a Kentucky home game anyway, because no Vanderbilt fans go to their games.
For real.
So I'm gonna go with Kentucky as well. So there you go. So now things are looking up. So now they're 6-4. They're bowl eligible. They play New Mexico State. Mo, who you got?
I got Kentucky.
All right. So they're 7-4. So far so good. Now we're going into.
This is a weird schedule. They get 4 straight losses. Oh no, 4 straight losses, and then now 3 straight wins.
Yeah. And then they end off the season playing at Louisville. Who do you think is going to win? Yeah, you think Kentucky's going to win?
They're going to win the Kentucky rival.
Yeah, I got Kentucky winning this rivalry as well. I think they'll win this. I don't know much about Louisville. I have to do my research. I know they got a new coach. They haven't been the same since Lamar Jackson left. But yeah, I got Louisville. So pretty much they'll go 8-4, man. That's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say that's a good year.
I think if Kentucky wins 8 or 9 games every year, I think it's considered a good, that's good for them, to be honest with you, because they're not as big as like Florida, Georgia, the big.
Who knows? Maybe they could upset one of these teams.
You never know. I mean, they can. It just depends on how everyone looks. If they upset Georgia, that'll be hilarious. But yeah, I mean, 8-4 is a good year. I mean, I can see them going 8-4, maybe 7-5. It just depends on what happens with Louisville, and then they can win their bowl game and go 9-4. Great season right there. Mark Stoops gets an extension, maybe. I don't even know. But I like it. I like this. This looks like it's a weird schedule, like you said. They start off winning 4 games, then they lose 4 games, and then they end up winning their last 4 games.
Yeah.
Win 4, lose 4, win 4.
It's weird.
It's very, very weird, but it is what it is. I mean, this schedule is it's not bad. The East is not tough, bro. It's really not.
For real.
It's not. But yeah, man, I think we can end the show off here. I don't really, like I said, there's not really much going on. I tried to find stuff to talk about, but there's not really anything interesting because March Madness is on. And how is North Carolina even doing right now?
Oh, they lost.
Ha!
All right, listen here, you idiot.
I picked North Carolina to win. So
shut up.
By the way, North Texas and Purdue. Purdue's down by 2 with 36 seconds left. That's an interesting game. Yeah, but I think this is a good way to end off the show. please listen to us on Spotify. Follow us on our social medias on Twitter and Instagram, and watch our, you can listen to our podcast on YouTube as well. Apple Podcast does not like me, apparently. I don't get
You need
it.
to like reapply or something.
I might have to reapply. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know why I can't even access it and even post anything on it. It's kind of annoying,
Yeah.
but it is what it is. But yeah,
Oh yeah.
hey,
How many plays? How many like plays have we gone since you put on your Instagram story?
I don't know. I have to check Anchor. I haven't really checked it yet, but I will check after we're done with with this episode. But so far, man, people were messaging me saying that they're gonna listen to the show and they like it, and people want to be guests. So,
Oh yeah, we need to add guests, man.
well, we should add guests for our NFL show. I think that'll be a good one.
Yeah. So next episode, we potentially will have a guest.
110%. I can't wait for the NFL episode, man.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm anticipated for is all the NFL free agency news that's going on. That's it. College football news. I mean, spring practice is starting, but I mean, it doesn't compare to free agency.
Yeah, for real.
So, Mo, anything you want to say before we close off the show? I am so sorry.
Free Deshaun Watson. I mean, that's not anything to do college football.
Yeah.
Screw Ohio State.
Yeah, we don't like
Screw
Ohio
Tennessee.
State.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't like you guys in college football or in basketball. We hate you in both sports.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And also, PS5 gang. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. PS5. We got the
gang,
PS5. Secured the PS5 yesterday. It was a pretty good day.
Yeah, yours is coming tomorrow.
Yes, sir. I'm very happy. But yeah, we just had to get that out there. So until Tuesday, guys, get ready for the big NFL episode. It's going to be a big one. We have a lot to talk about. Like the whole Deshaun Watson thing is crazy. And me and Mo, we're probably going to be talking about that most of the time and talking about how the Texans are just trying to sabotage him. So,
yeah.
And
there's been more free agency. So.
And free agency, more Russ rumors, more Chicago messing up.
Kenny Galladay.
Kenny Galladay will probably be signed by the time next episode airs. So, yeah. Until next time, guys, I'm Omar.
And I'm Mo.
We will see you guys on Tuesday.